Hello. So, if you chose the silver coin, then this is going to be your portion of the reading for who is coming towards you in regards to love for 2025. I looked up what a silver coin represents in the spiritual community or in spirituality in general, and it represents mother energy. It can represent feminine energy. It also represents the moon. So maybe you have Cancer placements. Maybe this person is a Cancer or has Cancer placements. A silver coin can also apparently represent Christianity, which I had no idea. So maybe for some of you, this person is Christian. You are, maybe there was some kind of very influential Christian family member in this person's life, or some kind of religious trauma or religious influence in one way or another, whether that's you or them. But this is mostly about this person. So I would imagine it would be more so about their life and them and their family. We're going to take a look at just kind of how this person is going to show up, what this person is like, what they're trying to offer you, how you'll know who this person is, maybe also like where you meet this person as well. So let's go ahead and just kind of shuffle here. The No way. No way that the chariot came out. That's Cancer. So that's really interesting. I feel like for some of you, sorry, I dropped it. For some of you, you could meet this person while you're on the road. This person could be somebody who's at a distance from you. The chariot can represent like car or travel sometimes in tarot. So maybe this is somebody who's actually at a distance. Maybe you guys end up meeting. If this is somebody from your past, same thing. I don't really have anything different to say. I feel like this is somebody who has a lot of fears, but there's also a lot of determination behind this person. I feel like they're very persistent. I think that they're going to take initiative. I think that this is a big lover boy or lover girl kind of person, but there's like a low key fierceness, an emotional drive that this person has. So let's see what else. That's really weird that that popped out. Tell me more. The Page of Cups. Maybe they have another water energy. Maybe this person has a water sign child. That could absolutely be it. This can also be somebody who maybe is some kind of advocate for children, or it's that once again didn't I say this person is a lover boy or lover girl, and then we have the Page of Cups there. I think this person is a bit romantic, like very romantic, but I think that it's like they have this drive towards emotion, and they follow their heart and they go for it and they push through the fear, and then like they kind of show up almost a little lackluster. It's as if you buy this big firework and you're expecting these big, like these big lights and these big colors, and then it's just kind of, and I don't know why that is. I see the strength with the Three of Swords in reverse, which kind of makes me wonder if, with the Tower in reverse, if this person is still holding on to past hurts that make them kind of show up like that. It's like their heart can be so moved towards a person, and then there's like a fear there, or something kind of steps in where they only give a little. Now, this can just be out of a sense of self preservation in some way as well. How does this person know this silver coin love interest? Do they know them? Are they going to just meet them? How will they meet? How will they meet? Definitely a kind of a lover boy, lover girl type person, though. This person could also be somebody who's highly creative. That Page of Cups can represent creativity. The Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, you may meet them through work, or you may meet them through some kind of business transaction. Like, for instance, if you offer any services, this could be somebody who pays for a service that you have to offer. Or it could be that this person decides to, I don't know, buy your Starbucks, or this is somebody who offers you a job or is offering you some kind of financial opportunity, potentially is trying to offer you to be a part of something. Moon in Taurus is here, so maybe this person is a very Venusian kind of person, or maybe they're actually a Moon in Taurus, maybe you are. I feel like this person has issues around their father. I don't know why I'm getting that. With that Emperor in reverse to the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there could be a lot of confusion around their own sense of masculinity if this is a man, which I feel like it is. Like a confusion around their own power, a confusion around their own masculinity. And maybe that's why they show up like this. Remember when I was talking about the fireworks? Like a doubt, a self-doubt. Because I feel like they have a lot more to offer than how they show up, and I think that's because they doubt that. They doubt what they have to offer. And I feel like it's because of a negative influence around a father figure. But they're very driven by their emotions, and I think that this is somebody who genuinely has something to provide, something to give. Hmm. They're gonna offer you something. But there's gonna be a financial component to this, like I said. Something is going to be around finances. Can you tell me more about this person? Ah, we got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo. This is somebody who's very powerful and they have a lot of talent. And I think that sometimes they have that, yeah, they have that self-doubt, you know? And the Magician is somebody who has everything that they need to create the reality that they want. And the Magician is also somebody who sorry, I'm getting another message on the side here. Hold on, give me a second. This is somebody who has a lot of talents, gifts, skills, and abilities. They could either be a great communicator or have incredible ideas because this is Gemini and Virgo. This is Mercury. Mercury's currently retrograde while I'm doing this. So maybe it's somebody that you already know, somebody from the past. Maybe this person was born with Mercury retrograde, or maybe you were. But that Magician tells me that this person can be a little bit of a trickster too. I think this person is a little unconventional. Like when it comes to their belief systems, when it comes to their values, there could be a little bit of a sense of conflict around that, or something about their religious or spiritual beliefs maybe bring them some kind of conflict in their life or something like that. Their foundation isn't what they think it is. Hmm. I need more on this. The King of Cups. Sorry about that. Apparently, I ran out of storage on my computer because I had so many videos saved. So the King of Cups came out. This is somebody who knows how to call love into them. And I truly believe, didn't I say that this is a lover boy, lover girl type? I truly, truly, truly believe that. Like through and through. And I think that, like I said, this person has a lot more power than they show up with. So this may be somebody who um it's like you know that behind what they're offering there's more. There's more. And with the Magician and the King of Cups, this is somebody who loves love. This is somebody who has all of the tools to love you, like true love. There may have been an ending between you and this person before, but there's still love here. If this is somebody new, then I feel like this is somebody who's had to go through a lot of endings and upheavals in order to get to this place of maturity that they're at. Let's see how you'll know who this person is. The Knight of Cups in reverse. There's a lot of water energy here. I need one more for that because I don't want to. No, not all those. Just give me one, please, for that Knight of Cups in reverse. Because the Knight of Cups in reverse can be somebody who's not showing up as very vulnerable, you know? Even somebody who you may feel is like just trying to swoon you a little bit. Yeah, like they're holding back. You're going to feel like they're holding back, you know? But the thing about it, I actually have a silver coin. That's how I got the idea for this. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh, wow. But a silver coin, you know, it can represent abundance as well. And there's two sides to it, right? The heads and the tails. And I think that this person is, I think that they're fearful because the chariot's there, but they still push through it anyway. But then they show up as smaller. It's like, I don't know if humble is the right word. It's like, anyway, I feel like I've explained that enough, but this tells me that there's a fear of being overlooked is what I think. And like I said, with that Wheel of Fortune, like, is it humility? Is that what it is? Because that Wheel of Fortune underneath the Six of Wands in reverse is gonna trump that Six of Wands in reverse, which tells me that this person has maybe been failed a lot or actually has been overlooked a lot in their life, and they're at this point where they don't want to get their hopes up with you, with people. Tell me about this person. I feel like this is totally unexpected. Doors are open, you decide, rewards, wild card. This person may be your wild card. Remember when I said I think that this person, there's like a financial component to this? I think that this person is going to offer you something. I don't know if it's a job. I don't know if it's for you to be a partner in something. I don't know if it's a wedding ring, but it's something to do with money. Full moon in Aries, they could have an Aries placement, but this is cardinal energy again. A fiery climax approaches. I think that there's going to be a very strong sexual pull here. Didn't I say that the sex is good? Was that me? Was that me? Who else would it be, bitch? But did I say the sex would be, did I say something about the sex? I swear I did. But I think that this person's gonna rock your socks off, you know, not to South Node. Didn't I say it's somebody from the past, even if it's from a past life? But with the Mercury retrograde thing that I thought of, and then the South Node thing, I'm wondering if this is somebody from the past. That's what it makes me feel like. And I think that this person's going to open a door for you. It's really obviously up for you to decide, though. Okay. So that's what I have for you guys. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. I love you guys and take care of you. Bye for now. Okay, so if your symbol was the leather bound journal, then this one is for you. I looked it up because obviously I want to give you guys the definition. It says that in the spiritual realm, a leather bound journal can be a representation of durability and longevity, just because obviously the journal is made up of leather. It can also be a symbol of enduring wisdom and the permanence of personal growth and memories. A journal can obviously represent reflection and self discovery through the writing of the journal. It can also represent a connection to the earth or of natural material, being connected to nature. And it can represent a grounding energy also. It can also represent creativity and transformation and growth. Lots of reflection energy. So maybe this person is a writer. Maybe you are. Maybe this is going to be more of a private connection, more of a private relationship. I'm wondering if you guys are going to meet, like maybe through a writing class, or maybe you're going to meet online, or something through writing, or something through creativity, or something through some kind of self-reflection. Like, for instance, right? Maybe you end up going to like a therapy group or something, right? And you meet them there, or you do end up meeting them through a writing class or an acting class or something, somewhere where it's more private, but you're able to connect with others in that self-expressive way. You know what I'm saying? So let's kind of see. Let me shuffle these a little bit. Let's see what we can find out about this person. Tell me about the leather-bound journal person. The Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like when you meet them, they're going to be very exhausted. Like, this is somebody who you meet who just has kind of let their ego go a little bit. Somebody who's maybe starting brand new, who was stuck on something for a while. I'm hearing addiction. For some of them, they may have been addicted to a substance or a person or something that was bad for them, even if it was social media. But I feel like this is an energy of this person letting kind of their ego go a little bit. The Three of Wands in reverse, but there's some kind of frustration that they may have felt like they kept putting up a fight for something. They kept putting up a fight towards life, towards this substance issue, to this addiction, to whatever it is. And they're like, well, let me just let go of trying to fight against it, right? Let me just let go. And I feel like this person's had a lot of frustrations back and forth with progress that they've made regarding maybe their passions, regarding the things that have really emptied their gas tank in some way. And the wands are about creativity and self-expression and being very taking the initiative and getting started and things like this. And this person just seems to kind of have the life drained from them a little bit with that Five of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse. Like, the grit is kind of gone. Well, there's the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. And I really think this is somebody who's also learned to trust themselves in some way. I think this person is probably very frustrated to themselves, frustrated about themselves, especially when it comes to clarity that they've had. So, for instance, this person could, the High Priestess represents Pisces. Pisces can represent the 12th house, which can talk about addiction, maybe mental health issues as well. This person has gone through in one way or another. And it feels like this person has the clarity now, which can be frustrating. Truth can be frustrating, clarity can be frustrating, but it's making this person realize their potential. I feel like this person has an insurmountable amount of potential and why am I hearing vocation? Tons of potential, very intuitive individual, very sexy and desirable. I think that this is a very sexual person. This person may be bisexual for some of you, not for all of you, okay? But they have a very strong masculine and feminine balance, that High Priestess. Because if you look at traditional Rider-Waite tarot, there's two like pillars on each side, and it's a representation of the masculine and the feminine. And that's why the story of the High Priestess, you'll find that many men and women actually admire her. Yeah, look at that behind there. Devil in reverse. An understanding of one's own self-sabotaging behaviors, an understanding of one's own issues. Can I get one more for that Three of Wands? The Four of Cups. Yeah, lots of disappointment this person has had. But the thing is that they're almost, it's like they're mad at themselves. This is somebody who's mad at themselves because they understand some kind of potential that they took for granted, or they had opportunities and they took it for granted in some way. And this could be somebody who's fought a lot of battles, especially from people that they felt very, that were unexpected. Seven of Wands can be like that. And the Knight of Swords in reverse is just like, well, whatever, like going with the flow of things, even though you're triggered. Sometimes that can be it. Let's see. The Temperance in reverse. I'm wondering if they had addictions or something like that. The Temperance in reverse can represent somebody who's not very happy with their circumstances. Not happy with their circumstances. They've lost their patience, which can also represent the Three of Wands in reverse. Why is this? Whoops. Why is that Temperance in reverse there? The Death card, the Queen of Wands, the they have a lot of regrets, potentially around money, a lot of regrets around failed relationships, failed business, divorce, maybe something like that. But something, they're evolving when you meet them. They're in this sense of evolution, and they're really upset with some kind of ending that they've endured in their life or that they are enduring. But they don't see that the reason why this is happening, the reason why this is changing, the reason why there was a death, or the reason why that there was a change that they couldn't control, is to build their sense of self, their sense of self-confidence, because they've lost that grit, they've lost that drive in a way that has frustrated them, and to the point of where they can't even see the opportunities that they have available to them. And it's under the surface. It's right under the skin, trying to scratch itself out. It's trying to come out. How are they going to meet this person? Under what terms? Under what circumstances? Woo! The Tower in reverse. You're going to meet them through a crisis they're having a hard time letting go of. This can be somebody from your past, somebody who hasn't let go of you, somebody you haven't let go of. This is Aries and Scorpio energy. I also have Sagittarius and another Scorpio energy here. The 10 of Wands in reverse. It's like you could be giving them advice. I feel like this is a feminine energy, okay? But it doesn't have to be. But I mean, men can still be feminine, guys. Let's keep it real, right? But this is somebody, when you meet them, they're going through something really, really difficult in their life. It's like disappointment after disappointment. But the thing that they don't realize is they're not allowing themselves to let go of something. They're not allowing for the change. They keep fighting against the current. They keep fighting against something that's bigger than them when they just need to drop it. Like they just need to drop the thing. Give me one more for that. Eight of Wands. They may be at a distance from you with that Eight of Wands. Two nines in the up and the reverse. Loss of individuality is what I got from that. There's a lot of insecurities that this person has due to losses and frustrations and things like that. And this is somebody who's the Eight of Wands is expression. Then I'm thinking about the journal. They may publicly express this. They may express frustration to you. They may fight really hard to keep something above water. How will they know who this person is? Damn. I feel like this is a feminine energy, I told you. This is somebody who's very sexy. Very sexy. You're going to be really attracted to this person. Very attracted. Somebody who is very outspoken. Somebody who is learning to accept their shadow self, learning to accept their insecurities, learning to accept the things that they don't like about self. This is also somebody who, this person may be like a performer, or, maybe a singer, or somebody who takes the lead in their life in some way. But the Queen of Wands can be like a performer of some sort. Tell me how else they'll know who this person is. How else will they know? The Seven of Wands and the Devil in reverse. Definitely a fighter. This person may have a lot of people that are jealous of them, and they're very well aware, but they're also well aware of their own personal issues. And I think that people who are very self-aware are aware of you and aware of everybody else around them. I think this is a very strong person. I think this person is a fighter. Not saying they're not a lover, but they're somebody who has had to fight in some way, and then it's like they've kind of lost that mojo. They kind of lost it because they've just been like hit over and over and over again. But they're somebody who may be in a very, yeah, I told you, look, 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Now they're at this point. How you're going to know who this person is very confident, very attractive. Somebody who is not going to let you get away with shit, is not going to let anybody else get away with talking to them any kind of way. This is somebody who has fought their demons and who has overcome them when you meet them. Whew. Micromanaging the universe. I think that this is somebody who really has an issue around control and needing to feel in control. And now they're getting to this point where they realize they just have to let go. This could be a very highly emotional person. They could have emotional issues. Pluto, this could be a Scorpio. Like I said before, they could have strong Scorpio placements, or somebody who's very Plutonian, somebody who's very like highly emotional. Like their emotions can be really, really intense, maybe even manipulative sometimes, but the emotions can be like hell for this person sometimes with that emotions are running high in that Pluto energy. But this is somebody who can rise from the ashes and become far more powerful than you'd ever expect. Did I already ask how you're going to meet this person? I think I did, but I'm going to pull one more for that because I can't remember. Where? The King of Pentacles. This could be a business owner. They could work for you. You can meet them through some kind of financial institution, some kind of government thing. Um, you can meet them at work, or this could be somebody that you already know. Maybe this is somebody that you've been committed to before. Something like that. Okay. So that's what I have for you for my leather bound journal, people. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.violetaalexis.com. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. All right, so if you picked the lantern, this is going to be your portion of the reading. I looked up the spiritual symbolism of a lantern and I got guidance and illumination. So truth, wisdom, insight, guiding you through uncertainties of life, etc. Maybe this person ends up being like a beacon of light for you in some way. Then this can also talk about, like, you think about the Hermit card, right, in tarot, and the Hermit is about a self journey. And it's about, we think that we're looking for something outside of us when really it is within. So maybe this person is either a Virgo, or maybe this is somebody who's been on that journey, kind of a dark night of the soul energy. Or when you meet them, they could be that beacon of light for you. They could show up kind of as the lantern. And the lantern is on the Hermit card is a representation of the star card in Aquarius, the star card in tarot, which would be Aquarius. So maybe this person also has Aquarius placements. It can also represent protection and safety, to be able to protect yourself from harm by lighting your own path in one way or another. And yeah, okay. Oh, also, and revelation and truth. So let's kind of see what we pull up when it comes to this person that you're going to be meeting in 2025, whether you know them already or it's somebody brand new. The Six of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody who has a lot of childhood trauma, or this can be somebody who still has a lot of growing up to do. The Four of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Swords in reverse makes me feel like they're having a hard time breaking free of their own mind, potentially because they hold on to a lot of grudges, and it may get to a point where it's like this person needs to grow up because they may be looking, yeah, look, Five of Cups in reverse. It's like somebody who keeps getting stuck in one area of their life or in one kind of fictitious age of their mind because they will not release or cut through the BS of the things that they're still holding on to that's not doing them any favors. This can be a Sun in Scorpio energy with that Six of Cups. Yeah, the Four of Wands in reverse. This person could have a lot of issues around insecurity that stems from childhood with that Six of Cups in reverse. This can be somebody who also has a grudge against you in one way or another. This can be somebody you were married to, in a relationship with, somebody you were engaged to, maybe somebody you lived with in one way or another. But this is somebody who is almost giving me this kind of isolation energy a little bit. Like, they don't want attention, they don't want unwanted attention, they could and, well, isolation can kinda represent the Hermit card, in tarot if you think about it. So, there's the Star in reverse. This person is really unhealed from some kind of experience in their life when you meet them. It's like this person doesn't either don't leave their house, or like I said, they just have a lot of insecurities that keeps them from developing healthy relationships. Five of Pentacles in reverse. But this is an energy of where this person is learning to let go of that. It's like when you meet them, they're in the middle of that. This can also be a person who, ooh, Ace of Wands and the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is somebody who maybe has a guilty conscience around things, but for some reason that may make them very inspired to make change. This person may have acquired a lot of debt from the past, and they're coming out of that when you meet them as well. Sorry about that. I got a phone call. So let's see what else. Whoops, the cards can tell me about this person. Tell me about this person. The Knight of Swords in reverse, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person can be somebody who's easily triggered, or somebody who kind of no, I don't need all those cards. Tried to give me way too many. The Hermit in reverse, somebody who's easily paranoid, easily triggered. It's interesting because now we have the Hermit here, but it's in reverse. And I think that this person may even have a sense of a lack of self-awareness potentially, or this is somebody who has mental health issues, or somebody who's easily triggered by certain things because of some kind of paranoias, which could be around their sense of a guilty conscience that they may have. Just like we all make mistakes, right? So it can be something like that, like, oh, I made this mistake, I'm paranoid, I'm going to make this again, or this has happened to me and I feel really guilty that I ignored my intuition, and I'm paranoid that this is going to happen again. Or, I screwed people over like this, and I'm afraid I'm going to get my karma, or whatever the case is. Five of Cups in reverse, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. I think that this person sees the silver lining of things underneath the surface, but gets really bogged down and stuck within their emotions and within their connections. And I think that this person has a lot of love to give, and I think that they seek it out as well. But I definitely believe that sometimes they have an issue with getting out of their own head, ultimately. So I'm getting like a deep paranoia. We have Mercury energy here, Gemini and Virgo specifically. How will they meet this person? The Five of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups. Can I have more clarity in regards to that, please? Can I have more clarity in regards to this, please? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could meet this person when your life is kind of at a standstill financially, or maybe you feel like you're not doing very well at work. This can be where you're at a point in your life where you don't feel good enough, or like I said, something is moving very slowly in regards to your finances or your work. And I feel like this person could somehow bring you peace, bring you some kind of peace. It may be when you're going through a hard time of figuring out, like, who's authentic to you and who's not, and this person could feel like a cold drink of water, on a hot day that you really needed. Hmm. Let's pull another one for this person. The Hierophant in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Swords. This may be somebody who's going to be going through a divorce, or they're going to have kind of like an issue around their faith during this time. I really feel like you're the lantern. I'm starting to wonder if you're going to be the lantern in this person's life. Because, I mean, I kind of feel like you're this Queen of Cups individual. And I think that when you meet them, they're going through this battle within. They're even going through some kind of external adversity, even if it's, and it could even be delusional, like in a way. But it makes me feel like you meet this person when they're kind of at their lowest. And not that you need to like save somebody per se, but I think that you're going to be the lantern. I think that you're the lantern in this person's life. And I think that this is somebody who's having a crisis of faith. Like, I don't know if they're like are having some legal issues or jail issues, or if they're once again questioning their faith in some way, or if they're kind of attempting to break free of some kind of religious restriction or break free of some kind of societal norm. Like, it feels like this person, there's some kind of rage that's built within, and they're having a hard time containing it in some way. But I feel like you'll show them how to utilize it as light, as opposed to that light turning into fire, right? The light from a fire. You know what I'm saying? It's like from dragon's breath, like light from a dragon's breath. I don't know if that makes sense. That probably sounds ridiculous, but that's kind of what I got from that. How will they know who this person how will they know who this person is? Justice in reverse. There could be going through legal issues when you meet them, or they could be a Libra, but like a low vibrational Libra. They could have Libra placements. Just somebody who's really off kilter. The Fool in reverse. There's that trying to break free. There's that maybe this person made a really stupid mistake and got in some legal trouble. Maybe this person is just kind of, once again, it makes me feel like this is like a. Now, I'm not saying this is a woman, but do you remember, have you ever seen the movie with Harley Quinn, and it was like all of the villains or whatever, and they had her locked in that little cage, and she like was like licking the ma'am, get out. Sorry about that. But she was like licking the bar, and then she like ran full speed at the jail cell and like knocked herself out. Like, this person is going through it when you meet them. Trust the timing, trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So this may be somebody who feels like their time is running out, or this may be somebody who um feels like their life is over or something like that. But this is trying to tell you to take your time with this. And then we have meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. Maybe they have Pisces placements. This is about really taking your time with this person. With that Mars energy, Mars is retrograde right now. So maybe this is somebody from the past. See where Mars where Mars rules in your natal chart. That may give you an idea of where this person is or who they are. For instance, if you have like Scorpio in the ninth house, maybe this is somebody who is you become a mentor or a guru from them, or maybe they're from a different cultural background, or a different foreign background, or maybe if you have Mars in the 12th house, right, maybe they are somebody who's in jail, or maybe they are somebody who's fighting a lot of demons, or maybe they have a lot of enemies, or something like that. But I feel like it's saying that you may be needing to make sure that you keep your boundaries high when it comes to this person. Just, if I'm being honest, they kind of feel like a mess. Okay. But I don't think that they have ill intent, but I think this is a very wounded person. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you could do so at violettaalexis.com. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Okay, so now if you picked the gold rose, the spiritual meaning for this can represent divine love and protection. So this is like a gold rose can symbolize the highest form of love, transcending the material and moving into the spiritual or divine realm. It can also represent spiritual awakening. So maybe this person is very, woke, quote unquote, or somebody who has transcended a lot, like somebody who has a lot of wisdom, higher wisdom, etc. Then we have immortality and timeless beauty. So gold is enduring and incorruptible, right? And this can represent some kind of immortality. So maybe this person is very strong, somebody who's like a rock in some way. It can also represent eternal beauty of the soul and timeless nature of love. So maybe this is somebody who just has a very beautiful presence. Doesn't have to mean that they're like super handsome or like striking, but their aura, who they are as a person, may be very beautiful. It can also represent transformation, and unity of the physical and spiritual. So it can represent, once again, earthly beauty, the rose, and with divine energy, gold, representing a union between the physical and the spiritual realms. Okay, so let's see what this may mean for the person that is coming into your life for 2025. Let's see here. Show me this person. Show me this person. Okay, we don't need all those. Thank you. Just one, please. The Judgment in reverse. This person may be a Scorpio. I feel like this person is trying to move on from something from the past. This may be somebody who doesn't really want to make a judgment call, or you could feel like this is somebody who's trying to run away from something, run away from taking some kind of accountability. This can also be somebody who's lost their way in some way, so they may not realize what path they're on, may be confused about what path they need to be on. The Judgment in reverse can be like, hey, God's calling and you're not answering. And it's about your higher purpose, about your higher path, about what you need to make decisions on. It's like needing to wake the F up, basically. And underneath of this is a very masculine individual. The Emperor, the Strength card, could be an Aries or a Leo or a Scorpio, like I said. This is somebody who's very, very strong, but I think that sometimes they may underestimate their own power or their own sense of self in one way or another. And I don't know where that, the Nine of Wands, this is somebody who's been through a lot. This is like the wounded warrior in some way. And I'm wondering if maybe it's just that this person doesn't want to revisit something from the past. It's like they're leaving the past in the past, but I'm wondering if they're either skipping a step, or they're like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I shouldn't have to live. Like for some of them, there's some kind of old identity maybe that they had, but they're having a hard time owning it because they don't want to look at that anymore. This is somebody who's very powerful, I feel, somebody who's been through a lot of battles. They may be avoiding some kind of healing, and that's why they're avoiding who they were. But in order to become who they need to become, they need to take acknowledgement of who they are. They need to own that truth. And it doesn't even necessarily matter if they like own it to you. Maybe it does, especially if this is somebody from the past. But it's the fact that they own it for themselves and be like, okay, this is who I was, and this is not who I want to be. Do you know what I'm saying? The Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's like an avoidance. The Page of Pentacles in reverse can be like we're procrastinating on something. We're not putting in that effort. We're putting it off. We don't want to look at it once again. I feel like that's this person. Could be a younger Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. But I think that this is the type of person where they fought so many battles in their life, they don't want to fight themselves. Whoa. But there is a purification that needs to happen, because now I'm thinking of the gold rose again. There's a purification process that really needs to happen here. And it doesn't mean that they have to go through some like, atonement where they walk naked in the street and get stoned or anything like that. It's just like this natural realization of how they've gotten where they are, who they used to be, who they are now, but they have to own who they were in order to become who they're supposed to be. But I really think that they're just like, I don't even want to think about it anymore. Nine of Swords in reverse, Judgment in reverse. Like, I don't really want to look at this. How are they going to meet this person? Where or how or whatever? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It can be in like a business setting. It can be in your day to day. Like, I'll show you. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who may be spying on you, watching you. I feel like that's you, that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They're like watching you online, seeing what it is that you're doing. This could be a time where your work isn't doing so well, you know, where you're kind of really being hard on yourself very, very much. And you could feel like things aren't going in the way that you want them to. You could feel like, you know, you could just be not taking that good care of yourself. Like maybe you're skipping out on the gym or, you know, or maybe it's somebody who notices you in the gym and feels like you kind of have this loss of hope or something like that. Or maybe it's somebody who's spying on you online. I feel like it's somebody online I'm getting with that Page of Swords. But they're seeing you overcome something and they feel like you're very strong. You have a lot of strength, even though you doubt yourself a lot. I feel like this person sees how hard you are on yourself, and I feel like they can relate to that and understand that because they're equally as hard on themselves. And just like you, I think that this person has been through a lot, and I think that they can see that in you and relate to that. That's relatable to them. How does this person view them? The Nine of Cups is something that they've always wanted. Nine of Cups is like somebody who checks off all of the boxes. This is exactly who I want. This is what would make me happy. This person checks off all the, this is like a wish to me. Like this person feels like you're kind of a dream. Like you're someone that can be a huge addition to their life. What will they bring into their life? They're going to take you out of your comfort zone. If you're the type of person to stay isolated, or if you're the type of person to stay at home a lot, or if you stay indoors a lot, or you're not very social, or maybe you just haven't been lately, this is going to be the person to bring you out of that because they see you. They know why you have become the way that you've become. Like they know that you need to heal from some things. And I think that they want to be a part of that journey. How will they know who this person is? How will they know? The Five of Cups, the Six of Swords. You'll know because either this is somebody you have past regrets with that you've moved on from, or they moved on from you, or this is somebody you're really missing. Some, yeah, look, somebody, yeah, see, Eight of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse. This feels like somebody from the past, maybe. But if that's not what it is, this could just simply be somebody that maybe you are very well aware is still dealing with some past issues that they're attempting to move on from. You know, like some unfinished business that they have in their life. And for some reason, that's going to be very prominent in regards to who this person is. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. I feel like this person really has a story to tell the world, or this person really admires your story. There can be something around motherhood here, around your mother, around their mother, something like that. But I feel like this is going to be something that's very nurturing to you. I feel like you're going to want to nurture this person as well. Yeah, there's an opportunity to create something beautiful between you and this person. Communication. I feel like that's giving me that Page of Swords. Like this is somebody online. And I'm not saying you only know them online, but I feel like you're going to get a message from them online, reaching out in one way or another, and they're going to offer you some kind of opportunity that's going to benefit you. It may be financial, but I'm not really sure. It can be creative as well with that mother's milk card, okay? So that is what I have for you. Thank you so much. Let me know how you think that this is going to play out for you in the comment section. And if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. Thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.